ice buckets, America's favorite soda, and safety just doesn't make sense. Yeah, those are just some of the comments we're going to talk about today. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. And we are back with some cruise surveys for you today. But we're going to focus a little less on the surveys. I am more focused on the comments inside the surveys. What just some weird, crazy things that people say and write in about cruising. Because they write these things and they use the words, everybody likes it, everybody wants it, everybody agrees with me. It goes to survey they are proven wrong over and over again. But that doesn't stop them from writing these types of comments. So let's jump in and let's see, are these people right or are these people wrong? Now, first off today, we are going to talk about getting ice in your cruise cabin. Now, this is a really simple process. If you want ice, you let your room steward know, ice appears in your cruise cabin. That's it. That's the big whole secret to having ice on a cruise ship. But there are people out there that think they shouldn't have to ask. It should be automatic. Everybody wants this ice in their cabin every single day. Yet I gotta wonder, is that really true? So the comment is made, why is filling the ice bucket not a standard part of the cabin cleaner's job description? Why should we have to ask for it? Everyone I know uses ice in their room every day. This should be a standard setup. Well, I'm sure you guys saw the numbers. You saw the survey results. That's not what everybody wants. Not everybody uses ice. Just because you say in a comment, everybody I know. Well, do you know every single person on that cruise? Did you ask every single person if they want ice? Okay, just because you know 4 people that want ice doesn't mean that this should be standard and normal, especially when all you gotta do is ask. So right off the bat, no, you don't speak for everyone. Now, Carnival Cruise Lines, they have recently announced that they are going from Pepsi back to Coca-Cola. Now, that's going to make the Coke drinkers very happy. That's going to make the Pepsi drinkers unhappy, just like it did when they went from Coke to Pepsi. Same principle, same thing again. But once again, just because you have a favorite soda, just because they are getting rid of the one you like, you can't write a comment in that's very easily fact-checked, claiming that your soda is America's favorite when we all know it's not. Yeah, John, I get it. Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product. It is also the most popular soda in most states. So why is Carnival slamming the door on us? Fascinating. Now, just like our previous survey, well, it turns out that that is not the favorite for the vast majority. So why write in a comment that you can easily fact check? Because if you fact check what is the most popular soda in the United States, the answer comes up as Coca-Cola. It does not come up as Mountain Dew. So again, a case of you like it, you want it, you're bothered by the fact that it's coming off of the cruise ship, so you just make up some random information that you think supports your cause that it is America's most popular soda in most states. Well, guess what? It is not. Now, I'm not saying it's not good. If I'm going to drink a soda, I do enjoy a zero sugar Mountain Dew here and there. But I also don't think that that's the one that every single other person in every other state is clamoring for at the same time. And just like those folks that enjoyed Coca-Cola when the Carnival switched to Pepsi, well, now if you want to continue to enjoy your Pepsi products once they make that switch, I guess you will have the option to bring a 12-pack on board just like they had to do. And finally, let's talk about the idea of visiting other cruise ships while you're in on a port day. I get it. You pull into port and there's a cruise ship, another cruise ship sitting there that you've never had the opportunity to go on. You may have the idea that, hey, it'd be really great if we could go over to that ship and look around, take a tour, and then come back to our own ship and decide, do we like it or not? Sounds good in theory. sounds like it could be a fun and entertaining idea, but the cruise lines have already said no. We're not going to do that because it's a security issue. It's a safety concern. We just can't have people boarding cruise ships that they're not booked to be on. And that makes sense. Think about it. All the security you have to go through to get on and off of your very own cruise ship. It would be kind of a pain in the rear end to have to do it multiple times. And it would be a kind of a pain for them to have to do it for you to go visit a different cruise ship. But that doesn't make everybody happy. They can't understand that it's a safety concern. They think that, well, I don't know what they think. It doesn't make sense to them. I don't know why you said it was a safety issue. That makes no sense. There should be a paid excursion, then it can be controlled. I would happily pay money to tour a Carnival ship that I have not been on if that ship is in port with us. Should include lunch. Now, you did see from the results that the majority of cruisers, shockingly and surprisingly, don't agree with that statement, and they do not want to pay for said excursion. But what makes me really laugh about that statement, other than the fact that apparently safety concerns just don't make any sense to this person, is it should include lunch. You do realize and get that that would be the exact same lunch that's on your ship right next to it. I get there might be a slight difference in options or specialty restaurants depending if it's an older ship versus a newer ship, but as a general rule, if they can include lunch in the Lido deck, it's the same. But if you're wondering if that option is going to come up in the future, at least right now, the cruise lines say no, it's safety. And look, I'm pretty sure the majority of experienced cruisers, well, they understand safety and it does make sense to them. And that is going to be our video for today. You guys let me know what you think about these surveys and these particular cruise comments. Should ice be a standard in every single cabin? Because everybody that person knows wants that. Do you think Mountain Dew is America's favorite soda? And because Carnival is switching back to Coke, they are just spitting on the Pepsi lovers that sail with them? And does the safety and security of a cruise ship really not make sense to people? Are these people right? Are they wrong? Are they speaking for you? Or are these survey results accurate and these people are just in the minority? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.